Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another UA Today. I'm your anchor, Kelly Fitzgerald.
And I'm your co-anchor, Maggie Hoagland.
Have you ever played a game or watched a movie and wished you could be there to experience it in firsthand? Today is your lucky day because today Google's Daydream View hits stores. This device is a virtual reality headset and controller by Google that lets you explore new worlds, play games, and watch movies and TV as if you were there in person. It differs from the Samsung Gear VR because the View comes in 3 different colors and is made of fabric, whereas the Gear is plastic and only comes in black. Also, the View comes with a motion controller but does not have a touchpad, unlike the Gear. Its starting price is $79 at Best Buy and Google and Verizon stores. From the future to the past, now we have our very own broadcast teammate Maggie Hoagland interviewing Miss Steinhardt on a popular event that is coming up quite quickly, the Holocaust Museum, which will take place at the play next weekend. Let's take a look.
The museum.
Oh, the museum will have all kinds of things, from biographies of people involved in the Holocaust to representations of what concentration camp might be like, to hands-on sorts of things, so that people can have a better understanding of the Holocaust.
Displays.
No, it's mainly displays. There'll be some that are like video displays, but the actors from the play itself won't be part of the display. Well, what we hope to do is have tables set up so that when you enter O'Hara Hall, you'll kind of wind through the museum before you get to the gym, so that you'll have an opportunity to look at those things. And then during the intermission of the play, there'll be hopefully a little bit of time to do that as well.
Okay, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Hey ladies, don't forget next Monday, November 14th at 8 a.m. If you are attending the grandparent breakfast, please remember to wear your dress uniform. Don't forget there's a Lululemon basket with a value of $250, and the winner will be announced after breakfast on Monday. As most of us know, we have an assembly run by the SAD Club. Today after lunch, we don't know much more than that, so here is all the info on SAD Club and the upcoming assembly. When we talk about SAD Club, for the most part, we know that it stands for Students Against Destructive Decisions, and people immediately think it only means to make smart choices and not do drugs or drink underage and be safe. But it's more than that. What more, you may ask? Well, all will be told during the assembly. It's on the topic of bullying and cyberbullying, ran by Tina Meyer, mother of Megan Meyer, who also released a TED Talk this summer over the same topic. For more insight on SAD Club, our own Kelly Gleason interviewed Mrs. Mullen on all your questions. Meetings are held once a month during activity period where members plan to have guest speakers come to the school and talk. The girls also run the meetings and bring up issues like peer pressure and real-life situations. Mrs. Mullen says her favorite part of being a moderator is that the girls are real. They can talk and be themselves, and she gets to learn what they're going through in and out of school. She encourages anyone interested in joining to join, because it gives more support for other girls in their group. It can help you go through the pressures of high school. And there's the obvious, food and fun. Now, from making good choices to actually doing good, here's a beautiful story about a St. Louis local.
I know this election made tons of people stressed out and made our country feel like we don't have our stuff together. But we have an uplifting story for you guys today. Lois Severin is an 81-year-old woman that was married for 47 years and a breast cancer survivor. This woman lives in University City and ran for the President of the United States on Smileocracy ticket. The platform for Smileocracy mission is to make the whole world smile. When you walk up to her door, you can't help but smile because she has a big smiley face on her sidewalk. Her house is filled with things that make her happy, such as pictures of her family, popular musicians she likes, and messages of joy, peace, and love. Her mission is to make people happy. She knows this time in American lives can be crazy and hectic, so she gives out smiley face stickers. She says with the election coming up, she wants just joy and love in our country. She has given out more than 25,000 smiley stickers and stickers saying, "Vote for St. Louis." She knows she was a long shot for presidency, but she's the head of the Smile Crazy Party with a platform of global happiness. She goes all around the country and just makes people happy. Lots of people tell her she makes their day even brighter and has even changed their lives. She said in an interview, "Joy, peace, and love each other, you guys, and vote for me." This lady is truly a candidate we can all smile about.
With this tremendous lady making a movement, here's our Ursuline girls who have been working very hard to move us with the story of Anne Frank. As some know, and some may not, Ursuline Fall Play. The Diary of Anne Frank is coming right around the corner, and we should all be getting very excited. Now, some of you may be thinking, why would I go out of my way to see a play about history on my free time? Well, here's why. Our own Kelly Gleason has been helping do tech for the show and was thinking the same thing as you. But throughout the rehearsal process, she's come to understand the beauty of this story, of the Holocaust, and it's not all sad. It is actually quite comical at times and is fun to watch. It varies from moments of laughing out loud scenes to extremely moving and heartwarming scenes. Our Ursuline girls have been working very hard to put on the play and have been doing a beautiful job. So please, if you are at all interested in seeing the show, come see it in the Ursuline Auditorium November 17th and 18th.
Now on to another story for today. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. On November 11th, 1918, the armistice of campaign began and the end of the First World War. Thus, this holiday, initially known as Armistice Day, was created by President Woodrow Wilson in 1919 to honor those who died in the country's service. It wasn't until 1938 that this was made a legal holiday, though. In 1954, Veterans Day was expanded to all veterans who served, not just those in the World Wars. Tomorrow, take the time to thank all the men and women in uniform who are fighting and risking their lives for our country. It is sad to say that in this country, 9 in 11 veterans are unemployed, and 12% of the adults living homeless are veterans. 70% of all veterans are victims of substance abuse and post-traumatic stress disorder, making it hard for them to have a stable job. No one ever wants to think about this, but it's a fact everyone should know. If you'd like to help these veterans out there, are many organizations such as Wounded Warrior Project that strives to help those who have been in the military and are struggling. As Catholics, we pray for all those who have served and are suffering, all those affected by serving, and everyone who has been in the military. We may not know them all, but we owe them all. For Elmer Davis once said, "This nation will remain the land of the free only so long as it remains the home of the brave." Special thanks to Kelly Gleason on board, Rachel Mertens on teleprompt, Director Kayla Weaver, Julia Stahluth. As we close this broadcast, I'm your anchor, Kelly Fitzgerald.
And I'm your co-anchor, Maggie Hoblands,
Reminding you to make the most of your day.